Hey guys, this is XA and this is Mia, and it's a fully rigged Cinema 4D character which you can buy and use for your own animations, whether it be explainer videos or multi-level marketing schemes or selling Bitcoin. Don't do that. So yeah, let's have a look at what the actual character has and is consistent of. So let's start with the fun part, the face. As you can see here, we don't have that many controls because I was trying to keep it easy for you to actually animate so that you can actually do what you want without getting lost in the huge amount of controllers. So this one grabs, we can control the eyes. So it's basically just aim of the eyes. You can also control each eye individually if you want. You can press reset PSR here to reset any controller back to its default position. The eyebrows, you can select them and you can move it up and down. You can also move it left and right to control the bend. I made it so this one also moves the same as this one, so that moving it left and right will lift both of them up and both of them down. So that's kind of useful. Move this guy down, curl them out. Have a nice kind of S shape going. Now you can also select these guys to rotate the eyelids, so you can close them up like this. Now the mouth, we have the controls here, so you can just move these guys around to get a smile. I wouldn't move this stuff. There's no limit, so you can really just push it out into infinity. Generally, when you work with the mouth, I wouldn't push it too far. Just like move it like this far. I think like this is, it'll give you a believable smile without going extreme. You can also drag this one to pull the lip down a bit, and you can drag this one to move the whole mouth shape, so if it's too high. And this yellow rhombus here, if you pull it down, it'll open the jaw. Now you can then also adjust it to get a kind of a, more extreme smiling one. You can reset these guys to the default if you want. Also, this guy has a useful feature, is that something just messed up here. Oh, that one went up too high. Yeah, so be careful with how far things move. But basically, this one also has a feature where it lets you, if you move it left and right, it lets you roll the lip. So let's bring this guy back up. Move these guys to the default position. There you go. So if you move this one left and right, you get a lip roll. So like for the F sound, so you can bite it in, and yeah, that's what this one is for. So you can go F and then bring it back. So that's the purpose of this one. What else do we have? I think that's pretty much on the face. Yeah. Oh, there's the tongue, of course. The tongue, you can use the blue axis to move it out. Then you can move it around like so, and you can rotate it for some twist. Pretty simple stuff, nothing complex, but I think it should be enough to get you most of the things you need from a tongue. So that's pretty much the face. Next one is the controls. You have the head controller. You have the neck controller. Right now I think subdivision is on a bit high, so if you want more performance from your rig, go to your layers panel here. Like it could be in a different place, but find your layers panel and unlock your mesh. And then you can either select each one individually, and in attributes, you can turn the subdivision on and off. So you can bring it to 0, or you can just find it here in the viewport in the object manager by holding your mouse here and pressing S. Make sure this is in focus. S, there you go. This is the Mia body, so you can just turn it off with this little tick here, or you can press the Q button on your keyboard for a quick turn off. And then you'll have slightly faster response. What's this weird glitching going on? Does this guy have some subdivisions turned off? Very odd. Anyway, if that persists, I'll fix it. But for now, there you go. It's all working. So there it is. And again, because this X thing here is turned off. Make sure all you guys are turned on, because sometimes it'll glitch if you have one of your axes locked. That's probably it. Yep. See, no more glitching. Let's turn subdivision back on this one. There you go. All good. So the glitch is just from this X here. Important thing, sometimes one of these will be accidentally unlocked or locked. So make sure they're all turned on. So you have the IK control for the hands. So you can bring it down, and then you can use this shoulder control. You can lower it down. Really remember, this shoulder control is really important when you pose things. It'll often look way less natural if your shoulder is just stuck here at this position. Or if you're moving your hand up somewhere, like she's waving at someone, or she's reaching for something, don't forget to raise the controller up so that this is a more natural curve. Because if you don't do that, it'll look just very awkward. She's just like this. So make sure you adjust this controller too. Now you can reset PSR, so this button here to bring stuff back to its default positions. These guys, I recommend selecting both of them at the same time. And when you press rotate, here in the object axis, make sure this is turned on. Sometimes you have to click it off and on again. It doesn't always work. And now when you rotate, they will both rotate together so you get nice arcs in the body and stuff like that. Also, don't forget there is a control on the hair. This little rhombus here, you can grab it and you can control where the hair is. This is useful for kind of just general animation. Again, I'm trying to keep it simple while still having enough control to actually get stuff where you need it. Now the fingers here, if you want to animate all the fingers going into a fist, the easiest way to do that is just go to the top of your manager, and there's a thing called right fingers or left fingers. Just double click on the icon and it'll select all of your controllers, and then press rotate. Again, make sure this thing is turned on, and then just use the green axis to bend these guys in. There you go, just keyframe all of them. So that's a very easy way to do it, and you can always then just go in and rotate each one of them individually. So yeah, that's how you animate the fingers very quickly, and then just keyframe them. While animating, you see I accidentally pressed on the hand here, so don't forget to go to your layers and lock the mesh while you're animating, so that you can only click on the controllers. Now your hand here has IK and FK controllers. So this box is an IK controller, and basically when you bend it, you can use this pyramid to control where the elbow goes. However, sometimes you want to animate things in FK, and I have a video about when you want to animate FK and IK. So scroll down on my page. If you're not on my page, go to ace5studios.com/Mia, and there is an IK FK tutorial there. So sometimes you want to switch to the FK mode, which is forward kinematics. So if you go here, you can drag the slider over, and now you can rotate each controller on the hand. And basically you get nice arcs when something moves across. So you get smoother animation in some cases, but it's harder to make it stick to a surface or whatever you may be doing. It's not. So different cases. Check out the other video. Now, hip controller, I have this green one, which controls the whole body. But I also have this nice little yellow one underneath it, which controls just the hips. You can even make that a different color. I don't know. Anyway, so that's a useful way to sometimes get the right pose or adjust the pose without adjusting all the stuff up. Knees and legs, same thing as the arms. You can grab the big controller, select it. This little triangle tells you which way the knee is facing. Also, the legs on this controller have a heel rotate, a ball rotate, and a toe rotate. So grab these guys, also FKs, and the toe wiggle. You can right click on this to reset them, so it's kind of useful. And IKFK slider, exactly the same as the arms. So yeah, that's pretty much it really. So go ahead, scroll down, check out the rest of my page. And let me know if you have any questions. I'm always available to fix things and check how it's going. And if you make any animations, please share. I love seeing people who make stuff with my rig.